All right. Looking at this question we're given, we can identify uh, something about polynomial and matrix being together in one question, because we can see this has more like a polynomial feel where you have f of x being given as this, and then you're then told to use a matrix A to represent the value for x. So this is more like the application of matrices to polynomials, and somewhere along the line we'll be making use of the identity matrix here. So let's try and solve this, and let's see how to go about this. So we're given a matrix A, 2 1 1 1 as the element, and then we're given a polynomial f of x being x squared plus 2x plus 3. Then we're then told to find the value for f of A. So the first thing we need to do here is just to do the raw substitution. So given A and you are having x as the initial value, all you have to do is to first find a way to get your f of A. Of course, your f of A will be a square. That's you fixing wherever you have your x before, you'll be putting the value for A. So you'll be having a square plus 2a and plus 3. This is the first step. Then you can then go on to evaluate f of A, because you are not just supposed to just fill in a value for A, you are supposed to resolve this. So how then do you go on to resolve this? The A here represents a matrix, a 2 by 2 matrix. So how do you go on to resolve this? So let's try and fix in the value for our matrix into this equation. So we can see right here we have, if we're going to fix this directly, we'll be having what we have here square plus 2 times what we have here plus 3. Now, this looks more like at least a better place. We are in a better place than where we were when the question was given. So let's see how to resolve this. We have a matrix square, then we have a scalar 2 multiplying a matrix A, and then we have a constant value 3. Now, the first thing I want to bring to your notice is that in order for you to advance in this question, because you cannot be adding a matrix with a constant value, so what you have to do is to introduce the identity matrix to this scalar 3. So you have to introduce the identity matrix there, because you are having a matrix, you are having your results in matrices. Having a constant value 3 here will not, you cannot add 3 to a matrix. So you have to turn this 3 to matrix form, and the way to do that is to introduce your identity matrix. All right, we can then go on to resolve this. To resolve this, let me first put it out there that you don't square a matrix by going on to square the element. That will be wrong. The square of a matrix will be you duplicating, multiplying the matrix by the same matrix. So what we are going to do is to multiply matrix A with matrix A. That is you squaring it. You cannot go on to just put each of the elements raised to power 2. That will be wrong. And then we can go on to multiply this scalar with this matrix, which will be 4, 2, 2, 2. And then we can go on to introduce our identity matrix, as you can see above. All right, let's then go on to try and resolve this whole problem we have in front of us. To multiply these two matrices together, that's quite easy. So you get a 2 by 2 matrix, and that will be 2 times 2, that will be 4 plus 1 times 1, 1. Then 2 times 1, 2, plus 1 times 1, 1. Then 1 times 2, 2, plus 1 times 1, 1. Then 1 times 1, 1, plus 1 times 1, 1. Then multiplying this scalar 3 with our identity matrix, what we will be having is obviously going to just be you taking the scalar, multiplying with each element of the identity matrix. So we have 3, 0, 0, 3. So we can go on to resolve this. So 4 plus 1, we will have 5, 3, 3, and 2. Plus, we have 4, 2, 2, 2. Then plus 3, 0, 0, 3. So we can go on to make our matrix addition. So from here, you can decide to add this to this first, or you add everything once. You will get your answer either way. 5 plus 4 plus 3. That gives me what? 12. 3 plus 2 plus 0. That gives me 5. 3 plus 2 plus 0. That gives me 5. 2 plus 2 plus 3. That gives me 7. So this is our value for f of a. So this gives us the solution to the problem we're given. Our f of a is the 2 by 2 matrix with the elements 12, 5, 5, and 7. All right, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any question, you can write it in the comment section below. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.